Last time on Of Dice and Dens. As our heroes continued exploring the monastery of the distressed body, What's-His-Name got directions to the barracks for some grub. Meanwhile, Grin, Fiznik, and Byron explored further down the path, stumbling upon the tannery, where members' faces are flayed. Fiznik and Grin quietly debated the ethics of face flaying, but were interrupted by a scream from within. They sent Byron to summon the others from the olive chocolate hot dog stew they were eating, and made a plan to stop the flaying. Will they succeed, or will they bring down the wrath of the entire monastery? Find out now on Of Dice and Dens, The Lost Laboratory of Qualish. All right, so you guys walk up the door closes behind you, and Byron is like, guys, they're cutting a guy's face off.
Dude,
The place down there that Fiznik and Grin went to is where they cut faces off, and they're doing it right now.
Okay.
Ew.
Are Fiznik and Grin all right?
Why
going on?
I think they're gonna fight them.
Oh.
That sounds
So
like
they're
Grin.
gonna need us. Let's go, guys.
Yeah, we might want to go on down there. But let me just follow me, because this won't go away for another few minutes probably. This is Sky. So I think it lasts
Now, I
an
know
hour.
that Grin is probably the most
An
capable
hour,
of
yeah.
all of us, but she is still
Yes.
gonna need some backup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Excuse me.
Cut back
Okay.
to Grin and Fiznik.
Is there like anything that's like a precarious like situation of glass vials and tubes or anything like that?
There in the description it says there are knocked over vials of formaldehyde and cracked ones. So yes, lots.
Okay, are there any like on the opposite side of the room from them? Probably.
I would say they're all over the place.
Okay, so
This doesn't seem very organized.
Okay, so especially if there's stuff underneath it, I'm
Organized.
gonna shoot it.
That's nothing.
I'm gonna climb up a shelf that seems stable, that's
Okay.
nearish
All right, I'm gonna
to
roll
where they
some
were.
perceptions. Good so far. You're lucky they have thingy.
Well, it's a good thing it's shelf stable.
Disadvantage. All right, you're good.
And then I'm gonna shoot. Well, Jeff, where are you?
Yeah, Fiznik, where you at?
I'm
Up your butt.
around the corner. No, I'm
Long brown house can't miss it.
And I would have whispered to you that I'm gonna climb a shelf and shoot at something that's at the far end of the room.
So,
So I'm
there's
probably at the base of the shelf. Because I forget
Because
how
we want to
invisible-
we want to get them to the other side of the room and then throw some acid on
Yeah.
them, basically.
Right.
So,
So
do you
I'm,
want to throw the acid and then?
yeah, so I'm getting in position to find an acid vat that I can like push onto them.
Okay, and then you're gonna signal to me.
Okay.
This is
So
what
I-
we've
so I would
spoken
say
about
that-
ahead of time, apparently.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I would say that the barrels are actually probably on that opposite side of the room.
Okay.
And it describes them as being open. So they're
Okay.
already open
Wait.
All right.
and stinky.
So what we discussed
Ooh.
before we split up was that you would do the shooty thingy and draw their attention towards the barrels, and then I'd cause them to break.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. So you signal to me when you're ready, and then I will come in.
What's your signal? You're both invisible.
It's this.
Waka waka waka.
What the?
It's probably like a crow sound or something, I would imagine.
Dookie dookie.
Just like a very quick one though, so it sounds almost like maybe it's outside.
Because outside
Because the
birds
door is
are-
open, so you know.
Okay. So you do
Right.
he does his sound, it sounds like?
Yep.
Okay.
Just do a whoopee cushion sound next to one of
Okay.
the guards so the other guard thinks he farted.
I'm gonna take my crossbow and shoot like a second apart a few different glass things at the end of the room. So it
Alright,
seems like
let's-
they're exploding one at a time.
Let's have you roll.
My ears itchy.
Let's have you roll. Just roll an attack.
Okay, well I have a double. Wait, a double attack.
Just her or both of us?
Just her right now. Because she's shooting at the jars.
Oh,
I'm giving them
okay.
an arbitrary AC.
Oh well.
Upstairs.
What's that? I have sneak attack.
Sneak
Where are you?
negotiations.
24.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you hit them. You hit them good. They shatter like crazy. And the monks and the elder halfway through cutting off the guy's face as he screams. Look over and like, what was that? I don't know, maybe when the faces got loose. Let's take a look. And so they all go over
God.
there.
That's not something you hear every day.
They're smart.
And you can see the faces on the rack kind of flapping around, and it's certainly not because
Ugh.
of,
I'm just picturing manta rays, but faces.
that's literally how I pictured them, Kimberly.
And they
No.
They're man toe rays.
Torres.
I don't want it. I don't like it.
All right, so okay, so they're all over to that wall. They're kind of looking around at where the broken stuff is. Fiznik, well, how are you doing your thing?
So I assume they're near the barrels of
Correct.
acid. Okay.
Yes.
There's no accounting for subtlety in this game, is there?
Not right now, apparently.
I'm about to make a very bad choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Because
do bad
nothing is
things
more
with
fun than a comedy
us.
of errors.
Uh-huh.
So there
That's
are
how I
he
roll.
says that now, but when he's RGM,
two vats within, say, 120 feet of each other.
Definitely, they're next to each other. Right next to the guys.
Let's see. Would that be a 12 and a what's 16 plus 7? 23?
What are you doing?
I'm firing
I'm not
Eldritch
sure
Blast
I-
at two
Oh
separate.
gosh, I was like, I'm not entirely sure I trust that giggle.
Is it a long room?
Not particularly. Let's see. So, yeah.
Well, we're all gonna.
You
Oh wait, I'm
hit.
not there.
You hit.
I turn away.
They explode. The
She
guys-
walks away all cool while it explodes behind her.
yes.
I'm still on the shelf, but I turn the other direction with my hood on because my
Yeah.
hood's always on.
So I would say, let me just take care of the dudes first here. Huh? So those explode all over them. I'm just gonna give them all the same level of damage. I'm going to say, you guys are, this is a level 5 encounter because you guys are level 5 now, and it's a dangerous vat of acid.
Jesus.
So that makes it 4d10 damage on them.
Nap.
So that's a 1 because that was a
Because it's right near their faces.
yeah. So it's 10, 21. So all the monks, just melt.
Oh.
Whoa.
And you thought the guy was missing his face before the elder, but now he's
Oh no! Oh no!
really missing some of his face. Like he's not dead, but his you can actually see skull sticking out now. He's like, ah! Okay, now I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll for the guy on the table. He's rolling at disadvantage because he is strapped down.
But at least he's across the room.
That's true.
And their bodies might have
he
blocked
is
it a little.
Lucky mofo. All right, and Grin, I'm gonna say because you're up, away with your hood up, it does not get you. Fiznik, where were you
Oh, good.
standing when you launched that?
On
Oh,
the
no.
other side of the room, near the base of
Okay,
yeah.
so I'm gonna say that you get a speckle of it.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do 5 acid damage.
Oh, okay. That's not
Just so somebody learns not to fire Eldritch Blast at random battery things.
all
Although
told.
it seemed to mostly work out.
That
All told, my very bad ideas seemed to work for us.
you guys are just.
Don't
I
they
did not
usually?
look. I did not look at any of the HPs before I made the decision on what to roll for damage. So.
Oh, good.
But there is still the guy there. So I guess now let's roll initiative.
Are we there yet?
You are not there yet.
No.
We are not
Probably at
there
least a
yet.
few
We can
turns.
something.
I'm gonna have one round, and then you guys
Oh.
will be there.
Well, I rolled a 19.
That's not bad.
Oh, wait, no.
Initiative.
Plus
Oh,
3, so 22.
22, Fiznik,
So
20?
it's an
and the elder. 9. Okay.
elder and how many little guys?
0.
Just a big old green puddle.
Okay, so it's just the one dude. Got
It's
it.
just the one guy left. The rest of them melted because it did a lot of damage. Way more than I thought it would.
Was there another guy chained up?
You'll find out what that is in a minute.
Oh, okay.
That makes
That's
me
always
uncomfortable.
fun.
Oh, is it a Frankenstein monster?
So let's see, that was... leaves him with, almost nothing left in health. Yeah, there we go. All right, Grin.
I'm gonna shoot at him.
All right, do it.
Almost shoot him.
23.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and it's still sneak attack, right?
Yeah. You're invisible.
Right.
And
So,
he's
I
probably
wasn't
not
sure.
able to see very well. I would say he's blinded. I would give him blinded.
Okay.
Because he got acid in the eyeballs.
Sorry, one sec. Okay, so I need 3d6.
So, yeah, so that gives you advantage.
Do-do-do-do-do.
It's ringing a bell.
Uh, 12.
The arrow goes straight into the middle of his forehead,
Jesus.
and he falls back into the acid and
God.
slowly starts dissolving.
This is horrible.
And the guy on the table is screaming and screaming.
Oh dear. Does he still have his face on?
Well, half of it.
Oh jeez.
Well, they probably got some of the cuts done, but maybe not the.
Peeling part?
Yeah, they haven't really peeled yet.
Oh
So
god, I'm
maybe
gonna
So
they'll
you
just
guys-
be really bad scars.
just to warn you, Elishana's probably not gonna do make her constitution when she shows up.
No.
So- Speaking of, you guys now, the rest of you show up at the door.
Elishana pukes.
Thanks for listening to episode 30 of Dice and Dens. I feel like that fight was the epitome of what happens when you yes-and in this game, and it was amazing. I apologize for missing posting last week. As I may have mentioned, I fell 10 feet from a ladder and have been pretty useless. That weekend, we also found our mascot kitty, Dee Dee, under our car. Her eye shot out. Needless to say, my attentions have been elsewhere and still are. While we're all healing well, our lives are a bit shaken and there's a lot I need to do personally to help get it straight. That being said, we are going to do a short hiatus to allow me to get everything in order. This will allow us to get a backlog again too, so I'm not rushing to get episodes out. We all appreciate your patience on this. The adventure we're doing is the Lost Laboratory of Qualish, which you can find on DM's Guild. And you can find Of Dice and Dens on Twitter at ODNDpod, on Facebook at ODND Podcast. You can email us at odndpod@gmail.com. If you visit our website, odndpodcast.com, you can find a link to YouTube, where I've been posting these episodes so that they can get some auto captions. It's not perfect, but it'll be better than nothing. And hopefully during this hiatus, maybe I'll get some more of those uploaded. I've been a little bit behind on that as well. You can visit our podcast network at stolendress.com, where you'll find our sister podcast, OD&D Presents, where we play a Deadlands campaign, or What's With You, Scooby-Doo, Comedy on Vinyl, the Dan J's Comedy Hour podcast, hosts was their own Picard, The Professional Blur, and just many, many more. So go to stolendress.com. Music in this episode was created by Kevin MacLeod at incompetech.filmmusic.io and was used under Creative Commons Attribution License.
I mean, the smell alone,
I can deal with a lot of stuff
before you even process all the
not
sight.
acid damage.
Right, yeah, just walk it smelling like acid burnt, half melted
Actually,
people.
it still smells a little better than that stew.
Yeah.
There may have
This
been
smells
some
like-
of that in the stew.
About the stew, yeah.
Gross.
That's what I was thinking when you were describing it.
Yeah,
Is there
I-
face
I-
in that stew?
I got a 22 on my Constitution check.
So
I'm
you're fine. You've seen some stuff, Navia, as a soldier.
Hey,
Yeah.
this man needs healing, guys.
Fine. Elishana is not happy about today.
And I
Well-
guess I would, I would stay by his side until he gets healed, but then I want to check out what is going on with the other person thing.
Okay.
What the fudge? How many-
I'm
I
just
can
gonna,
also
like,
heal if
stare-
need be.
Gingerly, because I don't know
Horrified.
what's going on with them yet.
Okay. So are you doing that while she's healing? Or are you
Oh,
gonna wait
yeah,
till-
once she gets to him. Because
Okay.
I would be comforting him until he got healed.
Okay.
I'll do cure wounds.
All right.
So he's.
Don't want him
healed
to
for-
go into shock. That's a pretty crazy circumstance.
Don't worry about the dice.
Oh.
But his face.
Don't worry about the one fun thing about this game.
There was a little bit of his face starting to peel, and your healing magic reattaches it.
Oh God.
Can you roll a medicine check for me?
Yes. In between her gags. Okay, I spoke too soon.
I'm just gonna turn around and like watch the hallway or doorway or whatever I need to watch.
So while she's
that
looking that up, Grin is going over to the hunched body, and it actually turns out that it is armor.
Oh,
21.
Okay, so what you kind of gathered from that healing is that if you put one of those leather faces on a flayed face and do any sort of healing magic,
It
it
attaches.
will reattach
Okay.
and return them
Good to
back
know.
to mostly normal.
Ugh.
So there's
Even
a
after it's been tanned.
yeah.
Ugh. Will it still look
Okay.
tanned?
I'm gonna say no because
Okay, good.
I think that's the implication here.
Gross.
You can kind of get them back to normal-ish. I'm gonna say that you still have like a scar mark all around
Yeah.
the face. So yes, Grin.
What does the armor look like?
Let me find it. It's a suit of leather golem armor.
Ooh.
Gee, I wonder how that got there.
I think that's special to this.
Magic.
Here we D. There's a lot of magic items strewn about this game.
So basically, I should be dropping Arcana every time I walk into a room.
Pretty much.
No, because if it's there, I'm not gonna. You don't have to have magic to detect it. So let's see here.
Oh, well, that's right. I can do a detect magic at will.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, nice.
Do you want to do it on the armor?
Sure.
Well-
Detect magic.
It is magic.
Actually, technically, everything that is magical within 30 feet of me.
So you
lights
are
up.
blinded by the flying faces.
Blinded by the light.
Pretty much just that, though. And the suit. Yeah.
Guys, that
Can we?
thing that Grin's looking at, it's magical. Does it have a specific color?
Flesh.
Ew.
It's flesh colored.
Yeah, and I don't. I don't.
What color flesh?
So
I was gonna say racist much.
I'll let you choose. Ha!
Cappuccino.
Okay, it's cappuccino colored. Why don't you go ahead and roll? We'll go with history or arcana.
Me?
Any of us?
Yeah.
Or just...
Any of you who are paying attention to the leather armor on the ground.
Yeah, I'm not looking in the room. I'm watching out the other
I mean,
way.
I could try, but honestly, I don't know if I
The
should. I'm from a
the
small
tiefling
town.
and the robot are out there with you now.
Maybe I heard a story one time though.
What'd you roll?
Oh, I did not. I did not hear a story one
Okay.
time.
21 Arcana.
All right, Fiznik. Because you are kind of a
Detect arcana.
historian and you do like dabble in special items. This is something that kind of comes to your mind. It's leather golem armor, where the body of a flesh golem is repurposed into a suit of armor, and it is partially sentient.
Oh my.
Aren't we all?
While you wear the armor, you gain +1 bonus to AC and saving throws, and to saving throws against spells and other magical effects. In addition, it's got a whole bunch of special properties.
So, guys, this is gonna sound really disgusting, but the suit of armor over there is people.
Ew.
Of course it is.
But the people give you some really.
People plural.
Well, I don't know
She
how
yells
many.
from the
I
other
mean, where do you
room.
think the leather came from?
I mean, let's be honest. It would be an exquisite tailor, armor smith, to make this out of just one person. But that being said, it's some pretty. If you're okay wearing a people suit, it's some pretty
Aren't we
good
all?
armor.
Nope.
I am not.
I could give it a funeral though.
I think it might fight back.
Oh.
So it is currently people.
Well, it's currently a suit of armor, but
Hey,
it could
can
be
anybody talk to it?
reanimated.
Hey, robot, are you currently people?
I am not a people.
That's what I thought.
Can anybody speak to it?
Oh, hold on. I might be in another universe. Give me a second.
Can you read the description again, Dan?
Strange rituals have repurposed the body of a flesh golem into this partially sentient suit of leather armor. While wearing
partially
this
sentient.
armor, you gain a +1 bonus to AC and to saving throws against spells and other magical effects. In addition, you will gain some additional properties.
What if? I can do detect thoughts, but I don't know. Will that help us at all?
Okay. What does it
No,
want to
what?
do?
I also have raised dead, but I'm sure that would be a scary thing if I did that to it.
I have a very important question.
I'd be raising like 300 different people, or however many people from the dead into one being. I'd be willing to try it. Anyway, continue.
I mean, they're like
it can-
half raised. I just
Yeah,
want,
that's what I'm wondering.
like, if they're not all the way dead, I don't necessarily want to bury it unless it wants to be buried.
Bless you.
No,
No,
You know?
that's all you get.
So, can it think for itself? And can I see where it keeps its brain? Because Arthur Weezy told me not to trust
my-
anything.
That's my favorite pickup line. Can I see where you keep your brain? Dan's like, I'm not answering that question.
I don't. You have to figure out the answer to those questions.
All right. I'm just, since nobody's gonna, can I just try and detect thoughts?
Sure.
Hey, do you want to be here and exist and do things, or?
So when you try to detect thoughts, what's his name?
Yeah.
It's kind of inscrutable.
Uh huh.
Like you can detect that there's some sort of life to this,
Uh huh.
but it's just way too alien for you to be able to really get
Damn it.
anything from it.
This shit keeps happening. All right. Well, I tried, guys. It's inscrutable.
Hmm.
What if we put it on?
Do it.
Do you
Physic from
think
your
you could talk
memory,
to it if you're wearing it?
it's like Sauron's ring. It'll fit anybody.
Ooh.
Pretty much every armor in this game works that way. Just heads up, because we're not playing the
As
game
long
of the
as-
dwarf can't wear a human suit.
As long as you're bipedal, anyway.
Unless your character sheet expressly forbids it.
I don't wear pants.
It just says it's a suit of armor. You still have a top.
Yes, but
you
I
do
don't
at least
wear
have front
pants.
legs.
I'm willing to try it.
Oh God. Are we
It's
gonna get back to
leather-
this that
it's leather
drawing of
armor.
how
Oh, I
dogs
can't
wear
wear it.
pants?
Yeah, I mean, you could, but you would definitely, even with its bonus to AC, you would probably lose AC.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do it then.
Because you wear metal.
Yeah, I do.
You know what?
mean-
Side note.
Yeah?
Side note. This kind of setup is kind of great because I've got my headphones on my phone and I'm just gonna sit on the couch until I need to roll dice.
So, it's leather armor.
It is leather armor.
So I could see. Here's my conundrum.
Yeah?
Jeff is like, oh, I already wear leather armor. I could wear this and get all the cool abilities, and this would be great. But then I'm also like, but would Grin let Fiznik wear a human suit?
No.
So there, that answers that question.
I don't think she would.
And you could always
Well,
just tuck it in your bag
Put it
and
this way, like
try it on when
I
no
mean-
one's looking.
the suit is already made. What good is it gonna do anybody if you don't wear it? Like it's just gonna be like a dead person's suit, not doing what it was
But
made
it's a
for.
partially alive person's suit.
Edgar suit.
What if it wants to
Wants
be
to
worn?
be a suit.
That's why I was trying to, have somebody put
Ascertain.
it on and detect
Well,
thoughts.
So sometimes, like the magical swords and stuff, you actually have to hold it to communicate with it.
Yeah.
So maybe someone should put it on. I volunteer.
Can you detect thoughts?
I can, and it didn't work.
But you didn't put it on.
Okay. Is it going to change anything or is my DM not going to tell me that and I just have to find out?
If you found a suit of body armor lying on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
there wouldn't be a magic voice telling you much about it.
Fine. I'm gonna go back to my normal form before I do so though, because I feel like that'll complicate things.
Yeah, probably. Okay.
Yeah.
What kind
all
of
right.
armor do you wear now? Do you wear leather armor now?
I mean, I guess so because
Probably
I'm
light,
usually
right?
wearing my over everything else, but I assume it
Yeah.
would probably be leather.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Is that you have leather armor that you wear stuff over.
I mean,
I
except for
remember
my dope ass white dress suit that I am wearing in that drawing.
Right.
Which,
So dope.
my lounge wear.
Your lounge
Yeah.
wear. Okay, so
You gotta look
So-
sharp for your
Which is
boyfriend
pretty
over
great.
Yep. So you don the armor.
hmm
You can kind of feel what powers it gives you.
hmm
It gives you the power of immutable form. You are immune to any spell or effect that would alter your form.
Mm. Okay.
Immune to it, including your
can't-
own.
Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
So you can't use disguise self.
Ooh.
Lightning absorption. You gain a resistance to
Whoa.
lightning damage. Whenever you take lightning damage, you get 5 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you take half damage from the lightning attack, and you get 5 temporary hit points.
hmm
The armor, you have this need. You cannot, you are unwilling to part with that armor.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
And while you wear this armor, if you take fire damage, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the end of your next turn.
Mm.
And whenever a critical hit is made against you, you will roll a d6, and I will print this out for you, don't worry. On a 6, the armor causes you to go berserk.
Mm.
Shit.
On each of your turns while berserk, you attack the nearest creature you can see.
Even if it's a
Creature.
Ally.
Yep. If no creature is near enough to move to an attack, you attack an object. With a preference for an object smaller than yourself. Once the armor causes you to go berserk, it cannot be removed. You continue to attack until you are incapacitated, or until another creature is able to calm you with appropriate magic, or a successful check.
Huh.
Huh.
Okay. I'm still gonna try and read its mind. Do I get anything special now?
It's the same.
Ah.
Except you can't. It
Oh
sounds
my
like-
God, guys! Look at this. Look at me. Look at me. It's me, Don the Armor. That's my name. You like this? I guess I'm gonna wear this forever now.
No, technically you can take it off.
Uh huh. I
But
just
you-
don't want
Just
to
you-
part with it.
Right. Unless you go berserk. If you
Uh-huh.
go berserk,
Then
it
I-
is now a permanent part of you until.
Do I know
someone-
all of this as I'm putting it on though? That's question number one.
You get this
Okay.
as far as the berserk part goes, you
Mhm.
probably don't know that, but that's an important
Right.
mechanic that you
Sure,
need to be able to
sure.
roll for.
Yeah. Well, guys, it's not telling me anything, and it's sticky. It's real sticky. Can I take this off, please?
Oh,
I don't.
can-
I don't want to wear this no more.
Can I take a look at it?
You want to try it on? Because I don't. I'm good. It's sticky. Don't put it anywhere like out of my
Well,
So
sight.
you don't
So-
want to part with it.
I
Sure.
don't want. I don't want to part with it permanently.
No, you literally
wait.
you will not let it go.
Oh, I will not let it go, even if I take it off.
Right.
Physic, I'm so sorry. That is not possible at this time.
K-
Please check in with me in the near future.
Can't I just? I thought I saw something on the breastplate. But
Mm.
can I take a
You
closer
just want to
look?
look at it? You just want to look at it? You're gonna look with your eyes, not with your hands.
Well, I want to hold it. And then-
You could touch it a little while I hold it, but you can't. Don't try and take it away from me.
Oh God. We need to fix him.
I kind of side eye Gran and I side eye Elishana. I'm like, okay. Yep. It's people soup.
Mm-hmm.
Just as
Sticky, right?
expected.
Real sticky, right?
Did it seem powerful?
Yep. Incredibly so.
Okay. Okay.
Can he do it?
And you seem pretty attached to it right
I don't know what
now.
you're talking about. Just don't touch it.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
wait, Is it heavy? Is it heavy? I mean, maybe...
Medium weight, weighs like a big old leather suit. It's like carrying another one of my jackets with me.
If he does a saving throw, can he like break the? No, he's just enchanted forever.
Not forever, but
Mm.
it's not easy.
Mm.
Someone is going to have to literally
he
steal
charmed?
it from him,
No.
I think. So,
So we
If someone needs to distract him, I push the tiefling closer.
All
It
right,
was
guys.
outside a minute ago.
Oh. We need you.
You know what? You guys sleepy? You wanna camp behind the building or something? I mean,
So
need a winker?
Winker. Jesus, don't say that again.
Be aware that chances are someone's going to eventually have a patrol that leads them over here or to
Yeah.
deliver
I
something.
think I might see a cave or something behind number 7.
Nah, just cliff face.
Looks pretty shadowy to me.
It is, but it's a cliff face. The only way out is the back way you came.
Could we take a short rest over there, maybe? What do you guys think?
Yeah, you
Mhm.
can take a short rest. if you wish.
a short rest wouldn't be
Take a
bad.
30-minute winker.
Okay. Hey,
winker.
hey, I'll look out. I don't mind.
I'll be a winky. I'll take a little winker.
You want a
For
winker?
all of you.
What's his name?
Yeah, that sounds good. A winker would be
I
nice.
think you're all winkers.
All right.
Okay.
There's a shady spot near that cliff face.
Yeah, it's very dark. Alright.
And this is the end of the campaign.
So Dan,
Yeah.
I don't know if you want me to just. Well, it's not. Okay, so everybody has to pretend they don't hear this, but they're gonna hear it for the story part, but their characters don't hear it. So
Right.
I'm gonna try and take some of my tools
Uh-huh.
while what's his name is sleeping,
Okay.
and pull that out of his bag, and set it on fire.
It's clutched tightly in his arms as he's sleeping.
Mm.
I just, not to complicate things, I just feel like
That's-
based on
no,
everything Dan
that's-
told me.
This is Gollum in the Ring level stuff.
Should have told me that. You know I like doing voices.
I know you do.
So set him on fire?
No, no. I know you like setting the entire world on fire. Vision.
I don't wanna set the world on fire.
Can I try and use some stealth and just make a lame excuse?
Inside of your bard.
Sleight of hand? Huh?
Yep. But you're gonna roll that with disadvantage because he's clutching it.
Yeah, I am. Because,
And
I'll just be like,
Jay-
oh, hey, buddy.
And do
Uh,
it to whatever Jay's passive perception is,
Okay.
which is on your first page.
Oh,
to the
no.
bottom left.
What is your passive perception?
It just says +2. Is that?
There
am I
should
looking
be
at?
a box that says passive perception.
It's
Oh, passive is
12.
its own
It's
thing.
12.
Oh,
Exceed it?
how am I that blind? Oh, I see right there. 12. I see.
Yeah.
Do I have
So
to
what did
meet
you-
or exceed it?
Yeah.
Oops.
Okay, so I met it, so hopefully this one's higher. Oh, it is. Okay, so I met it.
All right. She slips it out, and you don't notice.
Oh, wait. Wait. Sorry, no, that was stealth.
Oh no.
What's sleight of hand? Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh. So you.
I could pretend I rolled stealth first, but that's not what I said, so.
You can feel her tugging on it. What's his name?
Hot.
You guys are gross. Oh, hey, I heard you snoring. I just wanted to make sure you're breathing okay, buddy. You all right?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Okay. Enjoy your winker.
This is really unpleasant to hear.
We're gonna keep saying Winker and Toodle until someone gives us some goddamn fan art.
I have to admit I stole it from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but I really thought it was super funny because they're amazing writers. So.
Will our heroes be caught murdering by the monastery? Will they ever meet the Grand Master? Will What's-His-Name ever let go of the skin suit? Find out next time on Of Dice and Dens, a D&D podcast.